Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101. Today, we're going to talk about Pfizer. Pfizer came out with some very important news over the weekend that their vaccine for COVID-19 is 90% effective. So we're going to do a stock review on Pfizer. We have to do a stock review on Pfizer because right now, Pfizer is almost up 7%. They're almost up 7%. Now, granted, in the aftermarket, Pfizer was up at around $42. Look at this. There was up about $42 in the aftermarket. Then it dropped. But now it's on the uptick. It got back up to $36. Now Pfizer is almost up to $39. So now let me just show you what I've been doing with my portfolio. Let me go back here. I was going to buy some more Plug Power. Plug Power is about to go over $20. Now, let me show you my history very quickly. Hopefully Robinhood shows it. You know how Robinhood does me, guys. They show it, they don't show it. Let's see here. If not, I'll go on my messages to show you. Let me go on my messages so I can show you this deal. I sold 2 shares of Disney. I sold my 2 shares of Disney. I'm getting out of Disney. And I sold my option for Intel. Let me show you this news on Intel. Let me show you what I did here. Okay. So Disney, it says right here. Let me go back up. Here's my history. November sale, I bought 2 shares. Nope, that's wrong. Let me go back. We're going my history very, very quickly. Then we're going to the stock review. I want to show you what I did here. Let's see. We're looking at Intel. I'm trying to find out Intel. I think it was a while ago. Right here, I bought 2 contracts of Intel at $182. Okay. Around 91 cents per share within that option contract. Okay. Now I made a little bit of money off. I didn't make a lot of money off it considering the option because when I saw it as an 80% return, I sold it. I like, nope, I'm taking my money and I'm leaving. Okay. Do not leave money on the table when it comes to option trading. So November 3rd, as you can tell, I did a call at $46 to buy Intel with 2 contracts. That was $182. And then today, I sold them 2 contracts at $322, which was $1.61. So per share of that, I made around 80 cents, but my profit speaks for itself. Okay, $322. So I definitely made money off those 2 contracts. So that was a good buy. Very risky nonetheless, but it was a good buy. So let's go back to Pfizer. Pfizer right now, again, as you can see, that is teetering ever since the news has come out that their vaccine is 90% effective. I've been seeing a lot of volatility from Pfizer. So let's get into it. Over the past 5 years, Pfizer has been up almost 14% and still going. Past year, 3%. Past 3 month, about 10%. Okay. Past month, 5%. Past week, 7%. And then today, they're teetering, but they're up almost 6%. Okay. They're teetering back and forth in those very, very small percentages nonetheless. Okay. So let's move on here. All right. More about Pfizer. I won't read it all. We know that Pfizer is in the discovery, development, and manufacture of healthcare products specialized in medicines, vaccine, and consumer healthcare. It operates through the Pfizer Innovative Health and Pfizer Essential Health segments. The AI segment focuses on the development and commercialization, medicines and vaccines for internal medicine, oncology, and inflammation, and immunology, rare disease. So again, they're into the vaccine business, okay? And Pfizer has been in business since 1849. 1849. Now, let's not get too racial with it, but we were still enslaved until 1865 when it was ratified. But they've been around, even during slavery time. This, fun history. Not so much fun. Employees, 88,000, okay? Dividends at 4.12%, okay? 4.12%. And here's the headline news for Pfizer. Dow rallies more than 5% to record high as Pfizer says COVID-19 vaccine is more than 90% effective. I don't even need to read it. I already know this stock is going to go above 40. And again, for you guys, in their pre-market, it was up to $42. Now, the analysts from Robinhood saying buy at 47%, hold at 53%. Okay. 0% sale. Now, here what the bulls are saying as of November 6th. It says Pfizer's pipeline productivity is improving with several successful recent drug launches. In particular, cardiovascular drug, I don't know how to pronounce that drug name, a potential game changer in the rare disease area. The stock supports a dividend yield of over 3%, and we expect the steady cash flows to support the dividend. Pfizer's decision to divert its off-patent division should result in a fast-growing innovation company. Now, again, Pfizer's been around since 1849. You can't really go wrong with Pfizer, guys. You really can't go wrong. And with this new information, their stock may explode. Okay, that's my projections. It may explode. Now, as you notice, I have an option here. Okay, I have an option. I bought here. It said that my option expired. I made no money. So I lost $35 on an option with Pfizer back when it was at $35. Okay, so that's kind of my history on Pfizer. I don't know if I'm gonna go into it again. All right. Now, before I run my chops too much, you know, a large portion of my portfolio is NEO. NEO is up $43 right here, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're going to go over to Plug Power because Plug Power is over at $20 a share. So right now, what I'm going to do, I think I want to invest $200, okay, which should get me over. No, I'm going to do $300. I'm going to do $300 with Plug Power. Okay, that's going to get me 14.7 shares. So I'm doing 300. This should go through very quickly so I don't have to deposit any money. There I am. Let me see my percentage rating of Plug Power. It's going to drop some. Is it 57? It's going to uptick. Let's see. It's going to drop. Boom. All right, jump right back up to 57. So right now, if you guys want to get into it, Plug is exploding right before our very eyes. Look where it's at. It's at 8% already. Okay, so if you would have caught it, I wish I would have caught it down here. I was going to buy Plug Power pre-market, okay? See, on the pre-market, it was around, let's see, 19. Well, I should have did it right after the market. Because as soon as the market came on, it dropped down, it's back up. Nonetheless, I'm up 57%, okay? And I'm heavily invested in Plug Power with $1,000, but my market value is $1,600. And my return is 56. Again, we understand, ladies and gentlemen, if your portfolio is for any particular share is up 20%, you're doing absolutely wonderful. Good morning, Jermaine Anderson. Glad to see you as well. Okay, so let me move on to Pfizer. We're still doing Pfizer. I had to buy those shares very, very quickly, though. I know Plug may be exploding right before my eyes. I had to get onto that money. Okay. Now, let's just look at Market Watch for the performance as well as the dividends, okay? So the performance year to date is down 0.13%, 1.3%, okay? Then look at their EPS. So Pfizer is a company that's in the money. Pfizer is in the business. They're in the money. And I'm going to give this a flame rating, okay? I'm coming up with my own flame ratings. I'm just going to call them flame ratings. At 2 flames, not 3, not 4. The top one is 4. I'm going to give Pfizer around 2 flames right now because of that 90% vaccine. And I'm going to talk to you quite briefly about vaccines and the little knowledge I know about them. But let's move on for the time being. Okay, so here's Pfizer over their extent. Okay, so they became public back in 1972. They were up $44 at one point. $44. I want to see what the high is. 43. So $44. Back in 2018, there was up $46, and now they're at $38. So Pfizer historically still has a lot of room to grow. And with this new news of them coming with a 90% effective vaccine, that's really going to bolster their stock price. It may take some time. Let's see what Zacks says. We're looking at the Zacks ratings. And right now, currently, let me refresh this. This was old. Let me refresh this. There we go. Now we got current market price at $38.83. So they, again, in pre-market, they were up $42. Okay, they were up $42. Zacks had a hold rating on them of 3. Hold rating. So they're saying don't buy, don't sell, just hold it. But in my case, I think that you should buy. Now, their value is a B, their growth is a D, their momentum is a B, and their total score is a C. Okay. I slightly agree with that. I believe they're a C plus, but they don't do pluses or minuses. So C plus, okay, we get into some hairy moments here. Not a big deal. But yeah, C, C plus, B minus. Yeah, but I still think that you should buy with that current news, okay? Because once we go back here, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back here and let's look at the current news that they're referring to as Pfizer, okay? So this is CNBC. They're saying Dow rallies 4% to a record high as Pfizer says COVID-19 vaccine is more than 90% effective. Well, let's talk about vaccines, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to continue without support. Vaccines takes years to test. Vaccines have different phases. Vaccines have test groups with the actual vaccine, with a placebo vaccine, and they also have a control group. This is faster than anything I've ever seen in my life. Now, I was a chemical soldier in the Army, okay? And our term was called CBRN. So CBRN, and that meant chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear. We dealt in all those things. Now, some things we were more subject matter expert in than the other, but we do understand how vaccines and drugs and biological agents and chemicals work, okay? We understand how to prevent us getting infected. We know how to avoid them. We also know how to neutralize a lot of the things that are out there on a warfare level. We understand that this is a vaccine, but even within vaccines, okay, even though we believe that a lot of medical professionals are coming out that COVID-19 has been mutating and transforming, and now there's a thing called fluvid, okay? Fluvid, where the common flu and COVID has combined. Now, I don't know if this vaccine is dealing with the first initial virus of regular COVID-19, aka SARS-CoV-2. Okay, we need to understand that. A lot of you, if you go to CDC, this COVID-19, the actual name of it is called SARS-CoV-2. Because what you guys need to understand is everything is a COVID. Okay, everything is literally a COVID. They name it a coronavirus because it's a basic name for a virus. They have yet to label it. Now they have labeled it. They labeled it way back in April or May time frame, and the name of it is called SARS-CoV-2. Okay. Now I don't want to bore you, but I do want to inform you that this investment may blow up or it may tank. So again, if you are intermediate or you are an expert investor, then you know how to so-called ride the wave because now you're going to be watching it. If you are a beginner investor, I do not approve that you invest in this stock. But with that being said, I could be absolutely wrong. That's the power of investment advice. But I want to go to CDC, okay, and I'm going to say, let me ask, I'm going to say, what does CDC call COVID-19? This is how they don't inform the public, okay? This is how they don't inform the public. Let's see what they says here. It's, trying to get on what they say about COVID-19. Give me a second here. CDC. SARS-2. Just trying to get to a certain point so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. All right. Here we go. SARS-2 COVID-2. Okay. I'm going to blow this up for you guys on your cell phones so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I know a little bit about a little bit. It says right here, SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, was isolated in the laboratory and is available for research by the scientific and medical community. So again, this is called SARS-CoV-2 or SARS-CoV-2. So COVID-19 actual name is SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-2, but not COVID-19. They have to give it a name. So again, if you're asking yourself, is this a mutation or branch off from SARS? Then you're correct. CDC is using SARS-CoV-2 in various ways, including the following. They're talking about to test serum collecting from people who have recovered from COVID-19 to look for antibodies that may block viral infections, to determine when people who share live viruses during the disease and information that has shaped CDC's guidance when to discontinue transmission-based precautions for patients. So I just wanted to inform you of that. I don't want to bore you, but let me go back to my portfolio because I have a lot of money just sitting in my account. And when I mean a lot of money, $300 for me, ladies and gentlemen, is a lot of money. Okay? That's a lot of money right here to me. That to be sitting in my account, not invested. So let me go back to my portfolio. So I kind of already gave you my take on what I believe you should do when it comes to Pfizer. Now, with my very risky, I thought I sold this one. I don't know if it went through. Says right here that I sold it. Okay, why is it showing? Okay, it did go through. I made a little bit of money off of Intel. I should have kept it, but I didn't want to be greedy. But on my GoGo, my GPNT, and my Upwork, I'm actually not doing too well. NEO is up $44. I know there's some mad people in this office who didn't buy NEO at $3, who didn't buy more NEO. Somebody's mad. She like, I should have bought more NEO. I told you to buy more NEO. You might want to listen to me. I did my research. Now we got a plug up over 20. Tesla is doing very well today, I see. Sunrun, I don't know where to go. You know what? Should I just go in on NEO again? Should I just go in on NEO? But everything is doing so well. And when stocks are down, I like to buy cheap. See, we got Upwork right here. Upwork is not doing well. But do I want to make some quick money with an option, with a risky option, because NEO is on the uptake? Let me see. Let me see if I'm going to be risky today. And this is not, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just to make, a couple of dollars. So I'm going to my options. It says November 13th. That ends this week. That's too rich. Let me see. Let me go back. That's too risky. So I don't have NEO going to, let me see how much it costs. $400 something. I don't think I got it. I don't think I have it. Let me see here. Nah, I only got 300. So now I got to look for one that's around $3. Let's see, $279. Let's look at this one. $49. Can NEO go? That's too risky. That's too risky, ladies and gentlemen. That's too risky. I can't do it. I'm out to find out where to invest my money elsewhere. Okay. Nope. Let's see here. Nope. So sometimes when I do these risky options and I don't want to deposit more money because I know there's a risk. So that's why a lot of times you see me playing around with the numbers. And again, I like to always look at my implied volatility. That's a good indication right here that will show you if that stock is going to, and implied volatility can go both ways. It's a good indication that the stock is going to balloon or that the stock is going to actually go down. Okay. So let me continue to look for an option, but it may not be with NEO. So let me go back to my portfolio, let you guys see that as well. Some of you guys may want to copy some of these stocks. Now, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since I invested that money into Plug Power, have you noticed I'm in the green now? You see how it is shot off? So I sold some options earlier this morning, and now I'm back in the green. Now, I think I should just invest. You know what? I'm just going to go all in with NEO. I'm going to go all in with NEO on 301.98. I'm going to make some money really quickly. We're going to look at this. Let me see. Right now it's at 135%. Mine's dropped down. Okay. It's going to drop down again. This percentage right here is going to drop down again from 121. Let's look at it. Did it already take? I'm waiting for the market. Let me refresh. Oh my gosh. NEO is blowing up, ladies and gentlemen. NEO is blowing up. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, NEO is blowing up. I am so sorry you guys didn't invest in this. Look at this. Today's return, I'm already up $400 at 7%. That's awesome. And it's still going up. Look how much I have in NEO. NEO is 36% of my portfolio. That's more than a third. I keep telling you guys, in order to have a well-balanced portfolio, you need about 4 to 6 stocks that you're heavily invested in. Okay? But you have to do your research. Research. I cannot express it enough. I really cannot. So again, look at NEO take off. Now, just for you guys, I know this is about Pfizer. I already told you, if you are a beginning investor with Pfizer, I do not believe you should invest right now. I believe that you should wait till it goes down a little bit, okay? But when it comes to if you are an intermediate or an expert investor, then you know how to so-called ride the wave or ride the uptick or the appreciation in value because of the new news of 90% effective on a vaccine. So with that being said, I'm hot on NEO. I'm kind of biased. I've been telling people to buy NEO ever since NEO this is all in 1 year, was $3. That's when I told people to buy NEO. Okay, so with that being said, NEO is up. NEO is up $41 from $3 when I told people to buy. And don't forget last week, okay, let me show you my portfolio again. Look at my total return. My total return on NEO is 120%. Good morning, Nolan Baptiste. Thank you, good sir, for moderating. Oh, Nolan Baptiste. And matter of fact, I just want to thank you publicly for moderating. As long as you did, you're really, really consistent out of all of my moderators. And if you need financial coaching, I'm going to offer you, Nolan Baptiste, for absolutely free. Okay? So you take that, the schedule with me. You have my email, and we can correspond through email versus my website. But for you, my kind sir, no fee. Absolutely free for you. All right. So again, let's go back to my portfolio. Let's see where I'm at. So now I'm only up $22 because that big take I just did with $300 within Plug Power. So let's go back to Plug Power when I told people to invest. Now, Plug Power was up $20, so I'm up 52% of my total return on Plug Power. I'm up 52%. So if you notice, I told you guys, one of my 2 main stocks in my portfolio is Plug Power. Okay, I got 81 shares. And I also have NEO. Now, let me show you about a stock I didn't do so well. I think I showed when I did my live cast yesterday, I showed you guys Polymelt. And this stock right here is torturing me, because all the analysts say that it's going to make it to $15. I bought it at $5.64. Look how much I'm down. 42%. But the analyst saying that it's going to come back to 15. And I'm in no rush. Listen, when you're down this much, ladies and gentlemen, when you're down almost $400, don't sell it. You're going to lose. Right now, I haven't lost anything. See, psychology is strong when it comes to investing. Because you will look at that amount and say, man, you lost $400. I didn't lose $400. I'm down $400 in my portfolio. Now, if I was to sell Polymet Mining, then I lose, because I'm no longer invested, and that money that I invested inside of it is wiped away. But anything I've been telling you guys, do not become emotional investors, and also be patient in your investment. Now, COVID-19 has been, in this year 2020 has been unpredictable. So with that being said, let me tell you about politics and how that's going to play within the stock market. So with Donald Trump, a lot of people say, my 401k, my 403b, my 457 has been doing very, very well. But the market, even though the market was up, if you go and you look at the analytics, there was a lot of drops because the unpredictability of Donald Trump. Now that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is in the office, let me give you some good information. The stock market is going to be more steady. You're not going to see, in my opinion, you're not going to see anything blown up like it did under Donald Trump, but you're going to see more steadiness. Now, if you guys are members of my channel, I'm going to release a video today. If you're members of my channel, if you hit that join button, for anybody who want to be members of my channel, right there, hit the join button, okay? You can do trading secrets 1, 2, 3. I'm going to release a trading secret today where I just 99% know where the market is going to go because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and what they support. I'm going to give you guys a couple of stocks that I believe is going to do very, very well. And that is the benefit. That is the benefit of joining my channel membership. Now, granted, I'm still going to give you great information when it comes to individual stocks. But when you join my channel as a member, I'm also going to give you more insight on some stocks I normally do not release on my channel. Okay? Let's see what we have here. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm covering everybody. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be on a little bit later. We're going to talk about some other topics that I'm very passionate about. But for my members of my channel, if you want to be members of my channel, hit the join button on the website. If not, I'm going to be releasing a video here pretty soon for you guys to see and possibly invest in. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. You guys have a great, wonderful day and see you really, really soon. I'm out.